Welcome to the Tom and Frenchy podcast.
How you going, guys? Good to be back on this sunny old Monday.
It's lovely, isn't it?
17th episode.
Ooh.
So we're almost legal for drinking.
17 again.
17 again.
My favourite movie.
Actually,
That's pretty good.
it is really good.
A bit of Zephron.
Zephron doesn't make a bad movie, though, does
Apart from that DJ
he?
movie.
The DJ movie was the best.
That's questionable.
If you haven't seen Zac Efron's DJ movie, go watch it tonight. It's called We Are Your Friends, and he plays an aspiring DJ in Los Angeles.
Yep.
It's quite clear he has never DJ'd before.
Do you want a fun fact I
Or
found
acted.
out?
Yes.
The director and the guy from Catfish
Mhm.
actually directed that.
That makes perfect sense.
Makes sense, doesn't
that
it?
makes perfect sense.
I think it was his first thing
the
he
guy
directed.
the guy from Catfish. How come I didn't have that guy there with just an extra camera?
I think that was the guy. That was the guy.
Oh,
It
that
wasn't-
guy directed it. It
wasn't
wasn't the main dude.
Yeah.
That's
It
my
was the grey-haired dude.
That's my favorite thing about the show Catfish. How they got this full film crew. They've got like 5 of the best cameras they could, and then there's just some dude, grey-haired dude, who's just holding up his phone as well.
That's the guy.
What did you
I think
need?
that's what he did.
What footage are you gonna get that the professionals couldn't get? You fucking idiot.
And they cut to it, and it's just like, just the worst footage.
It's like he just put those cuts in his contract. They're like, oh, maybe try my angle. Like, oh yeah, maybe.
It probably got him a director's credit to get the bloody Zephron
The
movie.
Zephron movie, We Are Your Friends. We always we started ripping on that movie when we were writing Australiana Hostel. That's a web series we made. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on YouTube. We actually got funding for that, lol. And had you actually seen the movie before we were writing that?
What movie?
We Are Your Friends,
no.
the DJ one. But
It
you've
just
seen it
looks
now,
shit.
yeah?
We saw it together.
Yeah. So I'd seen it a few times.
Why
but
don't you remember our times together?
I don't actually remember seeing it with you.
We watched it together. Maybe we didn't.
I don't think we did.
Touche, bitch.
Who else would you be hanging with that was
I think
like
I watched
me?
it because we bought it for the movie.
yeah. We
for
bought a
Australiana
DVD
Hostel.
version of it.
Yeah.
It's just so bad. Everything about it. That's what makes it good, though. But Zac Efron's still hot as fuck in it.
Of course he is.
Yeah, it's Zac
Very
Efron.
handsome man.
It's weird that he's getting hotter, but like different hot.
Yeah, that's because you like serial killers. You saw the trailer for Ted Bundy, didn't
Bundy.
you?
Well, I like a bit of danger, man. I like a bad boy. How's your weekend, Thomas?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty standard. I didn't get up to much, but I have been getting a few weird messages. If you haven't
That's
seen it.
related to your weekend, and that was pretty much the highlight of your weekend.
Yeah, I was traumatized by it.
Tell us about these messages, Thomas.
Well, I'll talk you through it. So basically, this account followed me, and it was called Tomo Pedo. Tomo Pedo.
He followed you
Tomo
on
Pedo.
Instagram, I believe.
And he started DMing me. And his first DM was a bit strange. It said, 10 days till I send Tom a picture of my nut. And I ignored it. I
And
was like, yeah, okay.
How many days ago was this? What date does it say?
Well, just wait for it.
Okay.
Then he sent me one the following day saying 9 days till I send Tom a picture of my nut. And I go, oh, I see what he's doing here.
Yep.
And then it got to 8 days.
Yep.
And then he goes, maybe we just skip the next 2 days because I won't have data. And he goes, 7 days, 6 days.
I won't have data.
6 days till I sent Tom a picture of my nut. So we're losing days.
Yeah,
rapidly.
We are. He's on a dog calendar or something like that.
Then I wrote ha ha ha, and he wrote 5 days till I send Tom a picture of my nut. And then he sent a message that said, should I shave down under? I did not respond.
I think we knew what he meant. Should I shave? Oh, your head? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, mate.
I don't know what sort of shape head you got, but
Give it a go. Summer. And then he said 4 days till I send Tom a picture of my nuts. My balls be looking like this. And then he sent a photo of me with a shaved beard.
because he shaved.
Yeah.
Oh, the suspense.
I
And
know.
so that was today, the 4 days
That was
on?
today.
So we've got 3 days until he sends you a picture of his nut.
I'm concerned. My main concern is it's probably a child's nuts.
Well, if he might have run out of data, that
I
doesn't
think
bode well
don't you
for an
reckon?
adult.
And there's a few typos and spelling mistakes, so
I like how you say, I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure it's a child. But you haven't written back to say, please don't send that.
well, people on my story are
Haven't
quite
blocked the
enjoying it.
account.
He does have to shave, which is good.
Yeah, he's
'Cause
got
it could
hair.
be me.
Okay, so you've actually been
Yeah.
you've been investigating.
Yeah.
Detective Tom is on
That's
the case.
right.
So he's got a shave. He's got hair. Few typos. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Adults do typos.
That's true.
The data thing is the weird one.
And I've been sharing these on my story, and
Mhm.
someone wrote to me, if you look at his profile, he's got the option to call him. So you should call him. But I'm kind of scared.
Put your number on private.
I already did.
Okay. Okay.
Should we give it a go?
Yes,
Oh,
loudspeaker.
this is gonna get weird.
Yeah,
Can you talk to him?
I like it. This is going to be like, this could be part of the podcast where it just goes black and we just go to a different topic.
Yeah, this is definitely where it could get weird.
And then the cops come. Call it. You got to talk, mate. You gotta talk.
I'm just reading. So he's got a picture of me as the pic.
Yep.
And it says Tom is sort of like an uncle, and then in brackets he rapes me.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
No.
All right, let's give him a call. You're gonna have to talk because I'm using my microphone.
Okay. The suspense is killing me. No, that's enough. Oh, I thought. Okay. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? Rings out.
He's dead.
No.
Oh, okay. That was a bit of a jump.
And you never get the nut. Well, I'm just thinking it's past school time, so he's not in school. He could still be at work. So I'm
Okay.
thinking another +1 for over 18.
Yes.
We'll try call him again later in the podcast, guys. Stay tuned. We've got a massive podcast today. We I don't know, me and Tom both prepared for it outside of our lives. Sometimes we just get together and go, just run it. And sometimes we're like, I've got a lot I need to talk about. My granddad wrote a porno, and we have another chapter of that.
Yeah, finally.
Later in the show, we've got a few amazing trending topics. And
You didn't tell us what you did on the weekend.
Oh, yeah, weekend. Oh, yeah, I played a soccer trial game. Yeah, I did want to tell you
A
about
child's
this, actually.
game?
No, a soccer trial game.
Oh, I heard what I wanted
So I'm
to.
playing for a soccer team in Sydney. We're called the Gong Grubs because everyone in it's from Wollongong. Yep.
How's that going?
It's we have a good time. It's about as
That's what losers say. Are you a loser, Frenchy?
You don't even play sport, mate. You don't know.
Well, I don't lose though.
Well, is it a loss if you're hanging with your friends, having a few beers after the game, having good banter, having a laugh?
Well, I know you're not
Getting
doing
some
any of those
exercise.
things.
So we went down to Wollongong to play a trial match against our old team that a lot of us used to play for.
Ooh.
So, and this is where it gets interesting. So we're playing the game. A lot of them are young kids. Very first touch of the ball, it's like 1 minute in. Someone passes to me. I turn my defender. I just rinse him. It was a really good move. He hacks the fuck out of me right in the middle of my left shin. And I was quite upset.
Oh
I
no! Did
said,
you cry?
What the fuck was that? And then I laid on the ground a bit.
Oh, what a
You
sook!
got to sell it. There's no cards though in trial games. And I looked up and there was only one dude who was looking at me, and it was a guy I used to play with, Alan, and he was a really nice dude. And I was like, "What the fuck's that, Alan? And mate, we used to play together. You doing this shit to me?" And he said some blah blah blah. How you been going, superstar? You. I was like,
Really?
now you just sound like you're taking the piss, mate. I think an apology should have been in order. And so I've got this thing I started doing because I play the position striker, Tom. You know where that is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Up the front.
Up the front. Good, mate. So I play that position, and I used to be quite fast. So the defenders...
Used to be.
Yeah, I'm old now. So the defenders to slow you down, often first or second tackle of the game, they'll go through you, try cork you a bit, slow you down. Do you know what I mean? It's like a tactical thing, especially if you get past them. They're like, fuck yeah, I'll see you later. Because they let them know who's boss. You're going to get this all game. So I started doing this thing. If they'd go through me, I'd go through them next tackle. Do you know what I mean? It's quite petty.
I'm still on this rivalry that you had.
Anyway. So I don't go near him I don't really get an opportunity till right at the end of the first half. He does a nice tackle on me, gets the ball, he's running away. I'm chasing him, he turns me, and he leaves his legs there. And I just fucking chop him, both legs. He's on the ground. I go, that's right, that's what you get. He gets up, he goes, it wasn't me, bro.
Oh no!
And it was a different guy comes over and goes, yeah, it was fucking me. Eh? So I just hacked the wrong dude who was my friend I used to play with.
Why'd he give you attitude the first
He
time?
wasn't. He was just trying to be friendly. He was the only one looking at me because he was laughing because his mate just got hacked by someone else. He's like, Frenchy, how you been going, mate?
Oh, I thought
So
he
it
called you
wasn't-
superstar like a
I
dick.
I thought that
Right.
too. He goes, you're a superstar. He was actually serious going, you've been doing all these shows. You're going good, superstar.
Right.
He was actually real sincere.
Oh,
I'm thinking
you're-
the worst of him.
You're such a dick.
Wait for it gets worse.
You fucked his mom.
I come in the second half. He doesn't mark up next to me because he's sitting on the ground. He's got ice on his foot. He couldn't play the rest of the game because I hacked him that bad. And I just felt so bad the whole game. I couldn't even play. And as soon as it finishes, I go get him a beer. I go, sorry about that, bro. He's like, oh, yeah, no worries. I don't think there's any ligaments, so just out for a week. Haha. Just still really nice. I'm like, fuck, I'm a piece of shit.
You're a bad person.
Oh.
So if you're listening, feel free to sue Frenchy for all he's worth.
No.
$10.50.
The beer was it was kind of like an unspoken contract. Now you can't sue me. You
Oh,
accepted
okay.
the beer.
Gotcha.
You accepted the beer.
Gotcha. I wasn't aware of that.
And then we went and had some beers at the club with the rest of them. So
At
it
the
was all at the bowling club.
Okay.
And there was a lot of youth graders around. And they're like, buy us beers, Frenchy. And I was like, I'm not going to buy you a beer. And I'm saying this on air, I will never buy anyone under 18 beer. Even if they're a cool lad, doesn't
Only
matter.
drugs.
I will buy myself a jug of beer. My back gets turned. I can't help who steals it, can I?
Oh, you're going to get so sued this podcast.
Mate, if we're going to get sued, we've already been sued.
Yeah, you're right.
I've so you may be noticing for the people watching this podcast on my beautiful camera. We're back in my sink den, whatever you want to call it, my sunroom.
It smells a bit uriny in here today.
It shouldn't, because I only shat in here. I didn't pee. I've made a jar for me and for Tom, mostly for Tom. It's called the pedo jar.
Hop in.
No, it's not a van. Yeah, I do have a drawing of a van on the top though, and it's because I was listening to our podcast last week. I don't remember which podcast, but there was a lot of pedo jokes, and I find them funny. You find them funny?
Very funny.
They are funny, but in limitation. So
in moderation.
In moderation, that's what I mean.
That's it.
So I don't want to alienate our listeners who like our random jokes, and they also like our dirtier stuff too. We just got to get the balance right. So I thought, like a swear jar, every time we talk about pedos, make a pedo
word.
joke. The P word.
You've said it twice, so
we put a coin in. So I'll do an example.
Two.
I'll put a $2 in because I said it twice. There you go.
Oh, a bit of an audio.
There you go. So we're going to be doing that for the rest of the, at least this podcast, hopefully the rest of the series.
I think the rest of the series.
And then we'll donate it to Tom's favourite charity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll give it to someone.
I don't
we'll give it to someone. But in saying that, we're up to the trending topic. Tom, I believe you watched a documentary on the weekend. What did you watch?
I watched Leaving Neverland, which is what other words can I use? Oh man! All right, this is going to cost me a bit of money.
I told him to bring coins.
All right. Yeah. So I watched Leaving Neverland, which is the Michael Jackson documentary.
Yep, that's a coin just for saying Michael Jackson's name. Oh, I said it too. This is going to be hard.
Well, I can't not say that as well.
Put it in for me.
Oh man.
You can say MJ then.
Okay.
It could be Michael Jordan, but we know which one you mean.
How do we know?
Well,
Make an accusation.
probably yes. He's
So yeah,
good with balls. MJ.
The MJ doco.
Yep.
So basically, it's about two of the people, two of the young boys who were Michael's friends.
Special friends. What didn't he have a name for them?
He called them friends. He
The
had
Rubber Dub Boys or something?
He had creepy names, like he called one Applehead and Little One.
What?
Yeah, honestly, I've been disturbed this whole week after watching it.
Applehead.
It was the creepiest shit I've ever seen.
Applehead.
I've seen so many people online defending MJ
Mm.
and being like, oh, his music, these people just want the money. And it's like, just watch the fucking documentary. Like, there is no way you will come out the other side and you will still think these people are just doing it for money. Like, it is fucking traumatizing.
I often do that. I'll be like pretty high on my horse about one thing, and then I actually watch the movie or something. And
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's really, really damning. Like, there's no doubt in my mind.
But isn't it all still they're just telling stories?
They've got pretty much proof
What do you mean
and
pretty
evidence backing up. Well, obviously Michael Jackson's dead.
much?
Damn it. One for the pedo jar. Damn it.
Let's put a pause on the pedo jar for this.
Up.
Okay, I was gonna say for this topic because we're talking about it seriously. Where we need.
No, it breaks it up. It breaks it up.
Okay, fine. There's no pauses. I've
Yeah.
brought gold here. You brought fucking silver.
I'm smart.
But I'm saying, what's the evidence?
So yeah, basically, whenever they tell these stories, but for every point they make, there are tapes of him. There is
Videotapes.
there's videotapes he sent the family. He called the family,
What's he doing in the videotapes?
like messages for the kids.
But
But
like, is
just
it
let me
like-
talk.
Oh, okay.
So he sent faxes every day with little handwritten messages to this one boy, called him every day for a year after school. Every day for a year, a grown man. With having him sleep in the bed a couple of times, he asked his mum if he could stay with him for a year. Like, and there is proof, there's images, there's everything backing this up.
I'm not saying it's not creepy, but you did just try to call a child too.
Every day.
No, well, you'll call him in 3 more
And
days when you don't
there
get.
is no evidence that it's a child.
So yeah, I understand this. Okay, we all know he's been hanging out with these kids. He loves hanging out with them. That's not what I'm saying. That's not evidence. I'm being devil's advocate here. That's not.
Yeah.
Everyone who's listening knows he loves hanging out with kids. He's had sleepovers with kids. The distinction is, how do you know he did stuff with them? That's all I'm wondering.
So these guys give vivid descriptions, and you can see in their face, you can see how traumatized they are. They were like big defenders of Michael Jackson for years, because he started touching them when they were 7. And basically he touched these kids from they were 7 till when they were about 14. They give graphic descriptions of what happened, and like every story they tell, there's basically an image showing that they were there at these times.
Fuck.
These guys are like really traumatized, and they were in love with him, because they don't know any different, and like a lot of victims of child abuse, they had like shame about it. So it's like they only realized that what happened was bad and not their choice when they had their own kids that were reaching the same age that they were.
What I find crazy is, why were they allowed to be alone with him? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Didn't they have parents?
So it's quite interesting. They talked about that a bit, and that's kind of, they go into that in detail. And they do have parents, and they talk to the parents in the doco. And basically the parents were kind of groomed as well, because everyone's groomed in the sense that it's this big, powerful figure. Michael Jackson is seen like a god, and he has been for years, and that's why people are still defending him, because they've almost been groomed by his presence and by what he says, and the fact that he relates himself to a child, even though these are all tactics that he uses. So, but like he flies them to his place, he puts them up, gives them a big show.
Or the kids and the parents?
And the parents. So the parents are almost getting tricked as well, because they're getting expensive things. They're getting Michael Jackson calling them and talking to them every day as well.
Well, they just got to let their kids sleep in Michael Jackson's room.
And it starts off, he makes the kids go to the parents. So he'll say, you want to sleep in my bed, go ask your parents.
hell.
Yeah, it's like, and like there was a mum who, like a lot of the kids don't talk to their mum anymore, because it's just like they blame her, which is fair.
Yeah, it's her fucking fault.
And one of the mums would sleep outside the room on the couch or whatever. So, and then she said once she'd put her ear to the door, and she was like, oh, they were just playing games, blah, blah, blah. It's like they would have just put like something on, you know? And these kids talk about how it escalated. Like they're grown adults now, but they talk about how he started. He would just rub them over the pants and like
Fuck,
they
I
go
don't
into
wanna know
real
this,
fucking
bro.
details, bro. Like there is no doubt in my mind. Like for that to be fake, if they were making it up, they'd have to be fucking Oscar level writers, Oscar level actors.
Yeah.
Like it's really.
I understand, and
If you have doubts, just go watch it. That's all I can say.
I don't have doubts, and I was asking as devil
Yeah, I know.
advocate, and I was hoping more for like a 20-second answer, not a
Dude.
5-minute like. Oh,
Well, it's
I'm
a
gonna
4-hour
I'm gonna have
documentary.
nightmares about that.
Yeah.
Just thinking about that.
Fucking, it's 4 hours. Crazy.
Okay.
And yeah, so
Well, that's ruined the mood of the podcast.
let's listen to some Michael Jackson music to perk us back up.
Oh fuck! Do you think they should still play his music?
Nah.
But here's the thing.
Personally, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, what about? I'm just saying he's dead. He's not getting the money.
No, still, he's just a piece of shit.
Okay.
Yeah. You can listen to it.
Nah, I'm alright.
Like, it is still fresh, though. Like,
I like how you told me, you go, it's pretty fucked. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to watch it then. But I feel like I have just from listening to that.
dude, it's actually annoying me now when I see people be like, there's all these fake claims, like, oh, these guys just want the money, blah, blah. Like, one of them never asked for money. They didn't even get paid to do the HBO documentary.
You really seem passionate about it, Tom.
Dude, you got to see it just to understand.
I watched a documentary about Larry Bird and Magic Johnson on the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
They're basketball players from the 80s. So similar thing.
One of them had AIDS, didn't he?
But why is that the first thing you say?
I'm just saying.
They were also
where was Michael
good
Jackson?
basketballers, good humans. One of them had blonde hair too. You don't mention that.
Blonde
He
hair?
went straight for the AIDS.
Blonde hair?
What's your point?
I don't know.
What do you mean blonde hair?
Why'd you bring that up?
I'm saying it's you could have
I'm
used
just
that as
using
a
my
description
sporting
term
facts.
as opposed to the AIDS thing.
Oh, no, that was more of a fact. I'm just trying to relate to you. All I know is who has AIDS.
I'm really down after that conversation, Tom.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, do you want to hear the next story? It'll bring you up a little bit.
It's not about
Penises.
what's it about? Okay.
It is about penises.
Okay.
So a billionaire went in to get penis enhancement surgery and died.
Oh, finally. That is funny. That is funny. I'm back now, Tom. I'm back.
So, like, I guess they say money can buy you anything, but it's pretty weird that you've still got to enhance the size of your penis if you've got $1 billion. Surely you could entertain women another way. Don't you reckon?
I wonder what he had. Could it have been the micro penis from the other podcast we were talking
Even
about?
then, surely you could still...
Nah, if you got a micro
satisfy a
penis and $1
woman in
billion,
other ways.
no, you'd still want to you'd want to pump that up.
Why wouldn't you just get another one, put above it or something?
Double dick.
Double dick.
That's a smart move. See, I
Yeah.
agree with that. You'd have your normal dick go, oh, this is my poor dick. Oh, money cock.
Yeah.
Have it a different color. Maybe it lights up.
Obviously black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want it to be big, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to read the story. Do you know about it?
You can read the story.
Tom even printed off the stories this week for you
That's
guys.
because you always ask me weird facts and I don't know them.
He's Belgian and Israeli.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice mix. Ehud Arulanadio has
Ooh,
died.
you read that pretty well.
Oh, he suffered a heart attack during his penis enlargement surgery.
Yep.
So it was after he got the injection.
Maybe he looked at it and it was so big.
So big, that's what I'm thinking.
Made his heart jump.
Yeah.
Or maybe all the blood went to his dick because it was giant.
Both possible options.
Shit.
The clinic advertised penis enlargement surgery as something that's carried out regularly and is low risk. He's 65 years old. Surely you'd have like that sort of, that low-hanging dad dick by then.
Surely it just wouldn't even fucking work.
Well, your dick gets longer every year you're alive because of gravity. We've talked about this. This is almost in our first podcast.
Did we talk about that?
Yeah. The dad dicks. That's why dads always have a decent-sized cock.
I don't think we went into gravity, did we?
Yeah, well, it's because of gravity, yeah.
Who knew?
Well, and so he's 65. He's got to have something. Belgian, Israeli. They're not known for their dong sizes, those two countries, but they're not known for small dongs either, so...
Are they even known?
No, Belgium...
I don't know much about dicks there.
Oh, hello to our foreign listeners.
Oh my gosh, how
fuck,
rude.
that is rude
Bonjour.
of us. That is rude of us.
Ni hao.
Arrivederci.
Ciao.
Mihanessa.
What was that?
Prove it's not a language. I don't know. Robot language. Tick to beep boop boo. R2D2.
That was good.
Thank you.
Bit of a Star Wars fan, aren't you?
So Belgium's known to be a really boring country.
Isn't it chocolate?
Chocolate. It's supposed to be quite boring. I've been there. It was
boring?
fine. It was just nothing. It was like, there was one cool city, that Bruges city. What the movie's about.
In Bruges.
In Bruges.
Bruges?
Bruges. It's Bruges.
Damn.
Yeah. The main one, capital is Brussels, I believe.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts aren't very funny.
That's
either.
where they're from. That
makes sense that it's boring.
Yep. They've got a very good soccer team at the moment, so maybe a Belgium-themed episode. Israel is known for pretty much circumcised penises, I think. They don't like pork there. They love fighting, love wars.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't they?
Oh.
Wait, here's the thing. I never realized because I was traveling once. I'm hitting on this Israeli girl, as I do. Oh, Israeli are the worst fucking travelers, by the way.
What do you mean?
Okay, so anyone who's backpacked before will tell you. So if you're Israeli, this isn't obviously you. This is just the ones I met. Quite arrogant.
That's rich coming from you.
Now get this. So I was chatting to them and we're in a general communal hostel circle. So there's me, another Aussie, and then the Israelis. And they all speak Hebrew to each other, or Israeli, whatever the fuck their language is called. Even though they speak English better than me.
Right.
It's just rude. Actually. They will speak their language, and then when I would have to butt in, hey, what's happening? It's like, oh, no, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, if you're sitting in the fucking circle, just speak English.
Right.
I heard one of them, they've got a rap for being cheap. I heard one of them, they were bartering with a hostel in Central America. They were saying it was $9 American. They go, if I don't shower, can I have it for $8? Swear.
Wow.
So that was a few I met in Central America. I met a few lovely ones too. They are very attractive race.
Really?
Yeah. So this chick I was hitting on heaps hot. And but I didn't know anything about Israel. I'm quite dumb. So I said something like, we're talking about countries or something. I said something about how they're such an old country. You probably don't know this either. They're like, oh, we're not really that old. We officially became a country in 1940.
I didn't know that.
There we go.
I don't know much.
It was 1945. America gave it to them after the war.
Gave it to them?
Because of the Holocaust.
Excuse me?
The Holocaust.
How dare you?
Because of the Holocaust. I'm going to look this up now so I don't look like an idiot.
No,
I'm
you're not
pretty
looking it
sure
up
Israel
now.
got formed in 1945 as obviously the people have been on the land for such a long time. But as a new country, I'm looking it up. No,
you can't break the flow of the podcast.
What if I just claim this and then I'm just completely wrong?
Just say that you're not sure.
Well, it's getting looked up, okay, mate. So it's just Israel Wikipedia. How hard is it? Israel.
Old mate looking up Israel.
Israel founded. When was it become a country? 1948. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's weird. I believed you when you first said it.
So you guys are learning some facts today. Yeah, but I didn't believe myself.
Well, maybe that's a
Jerusalem
lesson.
and obviously those cities have always been there since the biblical times. But
there's a lesson for you kids at home. Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Don't doubt yourself.
So anyway, she just looked at me like an idiot. She's like, Israel was formed in 1948. I was like, yeah, but it's old history, old souls. You know, you got a lot Jesus and stuff. I don't fucking know. I tried to learn Hebrew and shit to impress her. Sababa, that means
How
cool.
long were you in this town for?
A couple of days.
Jeez.
Yeah, so as soon as she'd leave, I'd fucking get my little studying book going.
That's next level, man.
Oh, bro, that's why I got friend zone all the time. I used to try too hard.
Used to?
Yeah. The trick is try less. If you want to pull a girl, guys, if you're interested in Frenchy's dating tips, try less. Toms, do you have any dating tips?
Try younger.
Whoa, put $1 in. What were you going to say?
That was my pedo joke.
Damn it. What were you going to say?
That was it.
Try young.
I said.
Younger. What? Oh, younger.
Yes.
I thought you were saying young girls and then you cut yourself.
No.
Okay, younger. Fucking hell. This podcast's getting a shit, mate. So anyway, the dude, Leonardo, he's Belgian Israeli.
You're the one who went on a rant about Israel for 10 years for some reason.
Belgian Israeli.
We're talking about a dude.
It did sound racist.
Trying to grow his
should
dick.
say not all traveling Israelis are arrogant.
It's too late.
Fuck.
Frenchy sued for the third time.
Oh shit! I'm not going to get any Israeli fans at my shows anymore. Haven't had any yet, but you know.
But yeah, I just find it funny that even a billionaire is worried about what his dick's like.
Yeah, and he's 65 too.
You'd think at that age you would have found some solace in yourself. Just chill out. You fucking rich as shit, dude.
65. He was a diamond trader.
I'm sure he can get some weird pocket pussy we've never heard of for $1 billion. That is almost like the real thing.
What's that sugar daddy website? You can just do that.
Yeah.
Chicks will fucking, like, not chicks, sorry. Some girls will fuck anyone if they're rich. There's a website for it. You say, I'm a rich old fuck. I'll pay you
Pretty
like
sure if you're a $1 billion
$10,000.
billionaire, you don't need a website. You just drive around in a gold car.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Or a gold scooter.
Yeah. Or just get yourself a gold cock.
Oh, well, that's much smarter.
Yeah. And just wear it on the outside of your pants.
Oh, there you go. Now we're thinking. Now we are thinking.
The other story I've got is about a man in Queensland. Do you want to read that one for us?
I think it's your turn to read.
Okay. I'm not going to go on a rant about Israel, that's for sure.
It was related. He was Belgian Israeli. And then I remembered, well, how many Israelis have I met? Not many. And I was backpacking and they were being rude to me.
Well, if they didn't leave during my Michael Jackson chat, they're out at the Israeli chat.
Oh, wow. This is one of our worst, best podcasts ever.
So, a public masturbator, 43 years old, accused of terrorizing local with indecent acts on suburban streets for 4 years, is charged with nearly 40 offences. So this was a dude in Brisbane who was walking around the streets for 4 years, just fucking flogging it. Flogging it. 40's a lot, isn't it?
That's
How many
too
times
many.
do you reckon he got away with it?
And like, as if you'd get the same rush. Like, I get...
It must be a rush thing, right? Like a...
Well, yeah, it gets him off. He thinks it's... I don't know if he thinks it's funny. Shows the boys. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't think it's a funny thing. I think it's a
So
sex
it gets
thing.
him off.
Yeah, it's like a Louis C.K.
But you wouldn't be getting the same rush because, you know, how often can you even look at the same porn for? Not even a year. Then you got to up it. Then you got to up it.
True.
Then
It's
you got to
like-
up it. So he must have been just getting very, very public.
Do you think you have to up your porn every year?
No, more than once a year. A lot.
You must be on some
I
extreme
am on
shit.
some weird shit.
What are you watching at the moment? Do I want to know? I think I just cracked some weird case.
No. But you know what it is. You get sick of that, and I'm going to try that. Now I'm going to try that. And what do you watch?
I'm not bringing it up.
What do
Let's
you
just
watch?
say it's might be Israeli and
It might be about a country that's formed in 1948
let me look that up.
on the continent Asia. Did you know?
I didn't know that was in Asia.
Population of 8.7 million.
People from
Official
there
language
Asians.
Hebrew. Yeah, I was right. Arabic. Modern Standard Arabic. Apparently they're Asians. It must be right on the border of Europe.
I didn't know they were Asians.
Well, there you go.
Have you ever seen a public masturbator?
Only in the mirror.
When you're outside
Yeah.
looking in.
Looking in the shop front, I'll catch a glimpse of myself. No, but he must have started in bushes like heaps secretly, and then he's like, to get the same rush, I've just got to walk into Macca's, 6 p.m, just boom.
And then next thing you know, it'll be in that travelling show Puppetry of the Penis.
Yeah, but they don't masturbate on that show.
What?
No.
Huh.
They're puppets.
They're not puppets, Frenchy.
They are.
That's their penises.
Have you seen that show?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
They should do a
was-
puppet.
it
They
was
should do
actually-
a puppet version of that.
To be honest, the show went for about an hour. I'd
Mm.
say the first half hour was funny.
I think it's a long gag.
Yeah, because the
kinda
first
the
half
same
hour is
thing.
very funny, and then you're kind of like, huh.
It's kind of the same thing, isn't
Yeah.
it?
They do some funny shit with it. They get creative with it. But then,
What
yeah,
was the
half an
What
hour.
was the best one they do?
They did a Miley Cyrus on a wrecking ball, but it was just a dude's testicle. That was pretty funny. Thoughts?
How? Who was Miley Cyrus?
That was an actual Miley Cyrus on a testicle.
Big
She
nut.
came
That's
out.
a big nut. So,
She came out. It was weird that she participated.
so they pop out one ball,
Yeah.
and it's got a lot of.
No, they're
That
completely
would be
naked.
a lot of sack.
They're
Oh
completely
yeah, of course they are. Okay, so there would be a lot of sack going if they're getting a ball swinging like a wrecking ball. Are you sure it wasn't two of them together?
I'm not sure.
And then was there a little figurine on it? That's all I was
It
saying.
was like a cardboard cutout, like a little Miley Cyrus.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Then they did one with Kim Kardashian's butt, but it was his nuts pressed together. That was pretty good.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's funny. It's funny because they must have to like practice together.
Yeah. They stretch it out and shit beforehand. They make a big show of it.
Do you think the billionaire was possibly trying to enlarge his dick so he could do puppetry of the penis?
I'd like to think so.
And then he had a heart attack because he's got enlarged, sends a photo to him, and they're like, no, you're still not in. He's like, fucking, my life's work for nothing.
Man, that's embarrassing. You're like a billionaire. You've become a billionaire in your life. What are they going to remember you for? Just the penis enlargement.
Yeah, I think that one's staying with me more than the Michael Jackson thing, to be honest. We can laugh about that now. I said his name, damn it. We can't.
It was
laugh
kind of
about
the
it.
opposite of
It's
that story. It was a billionaire who was kind of into smaller penises.
fucked.
Kind of a...
What a coin in.
Yeah.
It was worth it, but. Fuck. It was really quite a serious podcast for the first half hour. Now it's just going. This is going.
It's a roller coaster.
It's a roller coaster.
I don't know whether I'm going to laugh or cry next.
It's episode 17. I hope you've been enjoying it so far. I'm just remembered that I'm doing Adelaide shows this week.
Oh, this week.
This week.
Is it the Fringe?
Fringe Festival. So if anyone's in Adelaide, there's only tickets left Wednesday, Thursday shows. Friday, Saturday's sold out already.
When I was in school, we
Gold
went...
Coast week
Ooh.
after. Sorry.
Sorry.
Go on.
When I was in school, we actually went to the Adelaide Fringe Festival on a school trip.
That's cool.
It was sick. Like, it was a long fucking bus
Wait,
trip.
the fuck? Yeah,
From
I was
Canberra.
like, from Canberra.
Yeah.
I can't keep track of your school days, bro.
Yeah,
You've
I
been at
moved
so many
around a
high
lot, man.
schools. Your parents gypsies.
Yeah, they are.
Witness protection or some shit.
Yeah, we sold bracelets at markets. That's not true. Yeah, but guess who the comedy act was they surprised us with?
Who?
Pretty old school now, Leno and Woodley.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
It was actually sick, though, because we were like, what, 12 or something?
They were really good.
They were sick. It was a really good show. And our teachers actually surprised us. It was the coolest thing a teacher ever did.
How long was the bus trip?
I think it was like 11 hours or something.
Fuck,
Nah, it couldn't have been that long.
I guess there's only so many times you can go to Questacon.
And that was before, like, everyone had good mobiles. Like, we might have just had Snake when we were younger.
It's hard to waste 11 hours playing Snake. Fuck, you get good at it, but...
I understand why the bloke masturbated in Queensland. It's pretty boring
Just
there as well.
bored.
Just having a wank.
Just boredom. Fuck, bus trips were good for mucking up during school.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I ever did, but my friends said they did and stuff.
There was always the kids who were heaps cooler than me that was like, yeah, I was fingering a chick.
Yeah, I got a
I was like,
handy on
"Oh."
the bus.
I fingered myself.
Yeah. Oh, I got a full handy on the... How did you get a handy on the bus, bro?
Dude.
Couldn't even get a seat next to a girl. Oh, fuck. I'm next to the teacher again.
They always give you a handy.
Coin.
Damn it. I'm running out of coins. All right. So this week I did a video where I tricked celebrities into shouting out horrible people.
Yes, I remember we had teased it last week with the George Pell one.
Yeah, that's right.
I really enjoyed this video, Tom. I thought it was very funny.
Thank you. And I showed you on camera and got your reaction, which was fun. But I'll show you the first one I received. So basically, I'd reach out to these celebrities on the Cameo app where you can ask them to do shout out for your friends, your mum, etc. And I was trying to find celebrities that weren't too expensive because some go up to like $1,000.
Yeah.
And I was like, this might not work, so I don't want to pay too much. So I got like pretty old celebrities. I got the chick from Seventh Heaven. If you remember that song.
I love
Do you remember
Seventh Heaven. When I see those smiling faces shining back at me. That's it.
Yep.
Seventh Heaven.
All right, so I
Seven
asked
Devons.
her
Yep.
to shout out well-known serial killer Ivan Milat. And I wrote a little script and she really followed it. Here you go.
See that.
Hey, Ivan, I hear you are an incredibly generous soul. And not many people pick up hitchhikers anymore, but you really helped out the backpacker gang. And you belong in seventh heaven. So thank you for being a fan, and just wanted to send a special message from Tom to say thank you for just being awesome. We need more people in the world like you who do amazing things for people and, just help out when we can. That's what it's all about, right? So, Ivan Milat, I hope I said it right.
Still gets me.
Sending you lots of love, and
Milat.
thank you again for being such a big fan and for just being awesome and being you. And Tom just wanted to say thank you.
Stop talking.
Oh.
For our overseas listeners, I believe we still have most countries except Belgium and Israel listening.
And we lost
Ivan
Brisbane as
Milat.
well.
I'm not sure if we've explained in this podcast yet. He used to pick up hitchhikers and kill them
Yeah,
quite brutally.
a lot of females.
Was
I
it?
think it was all females.
That's pretty sexist, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
When's
What
it
a sicko.
International Men's Day? That's all.
That
That's
is
all
a thing.
he's saying. There was one more Tom did. I remember he showed me after last week's podcast. Oh no, just before last week's podcast.
Yeah.
And show him the other one I really like. It's I actually haven't seen him in many of the videos. It's in David Dobrik's videos,
Yeah, he's also a rapper.
but he just does it really funny. Who does he do it for again?
You'll see.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Rolf Harris. You are a talented musician and an inspiration to people like me. You really touched so many people. God bless.
I'll put a coin in for that.
Put a coin in for that. Well, you probably know who Rolf Harris is by listening to this podcast.
Well, apparently not everyone
I'm gonna
does.
put a coin in too.
Yeah,
I said his name.
you mustn't say his name. It's getting pretty full.
Can they see it on camera? Yep, it's getting,
That's a
it's
lot
getting
of money.
pretty full.
That's one episode. We're going to be rich by the end of this.
No, we're gonna be.
We're going to
poor.
be poor. Damn it! I forgot how money works.
So that was good. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out.
Yeah. I thought it would get picked up by some press, that video, because I got celebrities to say such stupid things.
Yep.
I sent it to a lot of press contacts I had. One lady wrote back straight away, before she would have had time to watch the video, and just wrote, "This is disgusting and unfunny."
How did she know?
Because I wrote out what it was about.
Oh, so she just read it.
She just read it, and it
Oh,
would have came
wow.
across so much worse as
Oh,
well.
that's so funny.
I was like, ooh.
That's so funny. So
This
you
is
wrote to all
disgusting
these press outlets
and
going,
unfunny.
hey, this is so hilarious. You guys are going to fucking love this.
Oi,
Rolf Harris. Yeah.
R. Kelly getting a shout out. Hilarious.
You laughing already. You're laughing already. We tricked these nice celebrities into shouting out pedos. Oh, fuck. And
Murderers.
Oh.
Hilarious.
Oh, lol.
Yeah, got shut down straight away.
Shut down like a sex tape. Am I right?
Ew.
Next topic. Great segue. Grant Denyer has a sex tape. He was getting interviewed and he just goes, I've got a sex tape out there. I did it when I was 18. And if
I don't know why who would film him?
who would have sex with him?
That's surprising.
We've met him. He's like up to my knees.
God knows his hands couldn't hold a titty and a camera.
He would have a decent sized cock though.
You reckon?
Oh.
In proportion. It'll be a baby-sized cock. Oh, damn it.
No, that was descriptive. That was all right. That was all right.
All right, I'll put it
Because you're
back.
saying the size-wise, we can all picture what a baby's cock looks like.
Ooh. Ooh.
Like-
You left everyone a moment to remember,
Yeah, it's weird.
lest we forget.
So Grant Denyer, just for no reason, didn't need to say that. Just-
Yeah, he was talking about NRL sex tapes, and then he was like, "Oh, I once made one," and everyone's like, "No, mate, no one wants to
No
know."
one wants to see that.
I would prefer to watch, like the guy from Burke's Backyard.
Don Burke sex tape.
Yeah.
Only if it's with a plant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck. Oh, if you had to fuck any plant, which one would you fuck?
one of those Venus mouthtrap ones.
Yeah,
the ones that
smart
like
move.
close.
Smart
the
move.
fly eating ones.
Smart move.
Because my dick's the size of a fly.
Yeah, and it can close up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swallows. They
Yeah.
swallow.
Yeah, true.
Mm.
What about you?
You thought that through.
Mm.
I was just going to say whatever plant was closest.
You don't
Well,
wanna
I'm not going to go searching for a plant to fuck. That'd be weird.
you don't want to have a cactus, but
No, but I wouldn't have a cactus. It'd probably be whatever's in the backyard. I guess it's just a
what
bush
if you're
or
in
something.
Mexico?
Well, I'm not in Mexico, am I?
You might be.
Well, I'll probably try to pick up an Israeli girl first if I'm
True,
traveling.
True.
I'll throw out some numbers game on it. I'll throw out Shalom. That was another
Ooh.
one. Sababa means cool. I can't remember any of the others. L'chaim. That's like the Mazel Tov.
Mm.
Sick. That'll do. And then if that fell through, again, probably whatever plant I saw first.
Mm.
Well, I'd be publicly masturbating at the time. So what sort of...
It's a lot of work. There's a
There's
lot
not
going
really
on.
cactuses in public.
I hear you've written a new.
Yes.
No, I mean your granddad.
Oh, no,
definitely-
we're not up to my granddad did write a porno. We're going to get to that. First, there's another thing I wanted to talk to you about, Tom, because I don't know about you. Do you have Spotify Premium?
Yes.
So, you save songs and then you often just listen to the
Yes.
songs you saved.
I get bored of my music though.
Yeah. Me too. But I often go from the top down, and then if I see a song in like a YouTube video or whatever, I got all these random songs saved.
Right.
And I had one saved that I've been listening to for the past week or two. And then about the 7th time I listened to it, I really listened a bit closer at the lyrics, and I was like, this is a pretty interesting song. And I knew it was from the title, but I never listened to the verse before, and I thought we could do a little, what's that lyric analysis called? It's, it comes up on your phone.
I don't know.
So we're going to do it. This is a song, I don't know why I have it saved. It's by a band called Two Live Crew, the 80s rap group.
Right.
It's called We Want Some Pussy.
I know the song.
I'll give you guys a taste first.
Taste of the pussy.
Somebody say, hey, we want some pussy.
Yeah.
We want some pussy.
Hell yeah.
We want some pussy.
Okay, and then that continues for the next 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh, fuck, that's good. But then the verse is where it really shines, and I was like, well, I just want to see what you think, your expert opinion. Okay, there it is. A little bit.
Here we go. Oh.
Me and my homies like to play this game. We call it Amtrak, but some call it the train. We all would line up in a single file line and take our turns at waxing girls behind. But
Wow.
when it came to me, I was shit out of luck because I stick my dick in and it would get stuck. The girls would say stop, I say I'm not. That's enough. I quit 'cause y'all are busting me out. I say girls don't just divide it and please don't knock it until you've tried it.
Okay.
Wow.
There's the first verse. We can analyze those lyrics. Yes.
Cancelled. We've got another one.
Sounds... Huh?
We've got another band to cancel.
Cancel.
Oh, man. All right, go through what that actually said.
Okay.
I heard some of it.
It is interesting lyrics. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it wasn't based on a true story. So, hey, we want some pussy.
Yep, got that bit.
Could be about a cat. You don't know.
Unlikely.
You don't know. Me and my homies like to play this game. We call it Amtrak, but some call it the train. We all would line up in a single file line and take our turns at waxing girls' behinds.
Right.
They would wax them. You think they would have sex?
You sure that's not slang?
No, I'm pretty sure they've got hairy butts and they would all line up and take a turn.
They must be
at
Israeli
waxing.
girls.
They would all line up and take a turn at waxing girls' behinds. I initially thought that, and I was like, no, they would have said would take turns at fucking girls from behind. You could have just said that. Waxing girls' behinds. So, just the fact that they call the train, here it goes. But every time it came to me, I was shit out of luck Because I'd stick my dick in. Okay, it was sex. It was. I'd stick my dick in and it would get stuck.
Wow.
That sounds like a made-up story.
Bit of a humble brag.
Doesn't that sound like, how do you get the dick in but not out?
Penis enlargement. Internal.
And then it gets very rapey.
Yes.
There's no other way to say that. But and that's why I'm saying this is still going. It's got a lot of likes, and they're like, "Who's watching this listening to this in 2019?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know if you can in 2019. If you can't listen to Michael Jackson, this will be up there." But anyway,
So what's the next line?
so the girl would say, "Stop." I'd say, "I'm not. That's enough. I quit because you all busted me out."
Jesus.
You say, "Girls don't hide it, just divide it, and please don't knock it until you've tried it." I'm getting a lot of mixed messages here. You know what I mean? Like they're knocking his cock, but if it's so big, why would they knock it?
Are they knocking his cock?
Yeah, please don't knock it until you've tried it. Don't knock his dick. Or you think the train?
Or is it the train? Or
Or
is
the
he
waxing salon.
He could be sticking it in a butt or something.
It's the waxing salon. Do you think that's about butt sex?
It could be.
Oh, it
Or
doesn't
it's
say
just
butt.
the train.
I think it's the train. So all you bitches and all you hoes, let's have group sex and do the Rambo.
It's the rainbow.
That's what I was like. So then all these lines are like, that's fucked. And they're like, what the fuck's a Rambo?
Sounds scary. I think of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, that's
covered in
Sylvester Stallone.
touche.
Covered in
What's he covered? Is he? Oh, he's got paint on his face and shit.
war paint. And then the second verse, I'm the Peter Piper of the 1980s. Got a long, hard dick for all the ladies. Again.
Peter Piper. Isn't that what R. Kelly was called? Because he'd always lure people. I'm pretty sure in the doco they said
He's called Daddy.
Oh, my bad.
Anyway, I don't care if you've got 3 babies. You can work the stick in my Mercedes. Isn't that just so lazy? 3 babies? I don't care. 4? Too many.
True. 4
2
is the
not
cutoff.
enough. 3 is the perfect amount.
So they can babysit each other.
And then it just goes. It's just a really lazy verse. It's if you want to blow, just let me know. We can go backstage at the end of the show. I'll look at you. You will look at me with my dick in my hands as you fall to your knees. So he's got his own dick in his hand at this. I'm guess publicly masturbating. I don't know.
Yeah, it must be.
You know what to do because I won't say please. Just nibble on my dick like a rat does cheese.
Oh, you can't mention cheese when you're talking about your dick.
You can't mention nibble either. You don't want them nibbling on the
Yeah.
dick. Maybe on the nuts a little.
If it's cheesy, it deserves a nibble, but
It doesn't deserve a nibble. You're staying away
gotta-
from that cheese.
you gotta wash
That's
that
off.
dick
Wash
cheese.
that dick cheese, bro.
Damn.
And that's what I was like. And then it just ends with somebody say, "Hey, we want some pussy," and you're gonna keep wanting if you can't. Like, that's not,
rogue.
It's a strange lyrics, bro.
And this is your favorite song.
It's not my favorite song. I was
Would you
just
say it's your anthem?
I was just listening to it, and I was like, "Fuck, these lyrics are actually a bit."
But it is your ringtone.
No, it's not. Fucking hell. This is why I don't try new things on podcasts.
Bro, you should try the train, though.
You're doing a lyric review video next time, okay? You're
Sure.
doing lyric review. You pick a song.
All right, I got one.
It's hard.
I'll do it.
My dick's hard.
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay. So we're almost up to the end.
Yep.
My granddad wrote a porno. Do you want to do that before the reviews?
Yep.
So, but for those who don't know, if you've joined us late, episodes maybe 2 and 5, I don't know exactly which one. We talked about this. There's the most popular podcast in the world is actually called My Dad Wrote a Porno. I didn't even know this.
Is that the most popular in the world?
It's one of the most popular.
Oh, okay.
Top 5 or something. And I didn't even know this. They found their dad's book, and he actually tried to write a porn book, an erotic novel. Randomly, I found a book of my granddad's. He tried to do the same thing. Convenient, right?
That's very convenient.
And so we are up to the 3rd chapter. In the first chapter, it sees... do you remember who's in it, Tom?
I've forgotten everything.
Okay.
Refresh me.
So first chapter, we see the protagonist, Trevor. He's just a middle-aged man, office worker type.
Yep.
An elderly gentleman's there, is fucking with him. He's called Neville.
Neville, yep.
Neville.
Yep.
They're in a library. It's the book's called A Hard Day's Night, brackets at the sex library.
Ooh.
Trevor's there staring at a lady, Dorothy. She's got the black woolly stockings, thick rimmed glasses, suggestive orange muumuu. She's quite old, 60s. We get the vibe of 60s. Trevor goes up, but blah, blah, blah. Eventually, they start chatting. Neville is first hitting on her, the old dude. He goes, I'd love a blowjob. Dorothy says, sorry, my Chinese boyfriend doesn't let me give strangers blowjobs anymore. And Neville yells, another reason to hate the Asians. Is this coming back to you now?
Yes, I remember that.
And then Trevor goes, oh, you have a boyfriend. That's a shame. And Dorothy says, I do, but he's not here. She tears off her muumuu to reveal that underneath it was a sexy, lacy black poncho.
Ooh, that's hot.
Bit tighter than the muumuu. She clearly showed her ample bust, the outline of her stiff nipples visible right next to her belly button. Trevor then said, just 2 words, 2 little words which sent shivers through her throbbing pussy. He said, moo moo. It was time for the sex library to live up to its name.
Oh, shit.
And that was where we left off last time. Here's chapter 3. This is definitely something my grandfather wrote, by the way, guys.
Of course.
Chapter 3. As Trevor eyed Dorothy's black poncho, he instantly became more aroused than George Pell at a Wiggles concert.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. I mean, my granddad. How did he know? He undid all the buttons of his plain white T-shirt, never breaking eye contact. His thick red chest hair exploded out. Oh, yeah, he has red hair.
Oh, that was a gross twist.
Exploded out. And as he completely removed his shirt, his tattoo was revealed. Covered half his stomach and wrapped all the way around to his back. What's that tattoo? Dorothy asked. Uh-oh, here we go again, thought Trevor. It's a numbat playing chess, he responded. What's a numbat? Inquired Dorothy. It's a small-sized marsupial with long, colourful fur that's found in Western Australia, Trevor replied. And why is it playing chess? Asked Dorothy. Here goes nothing, thought Trevor. Because bitches love chess? He stammered. Dorothy looked at him with an unreadable expression. You're not wrong, Trevor, she seductively replied.
Ooh.
Except you won't need 4 moves to finish me off.
Holy crap.
Yep.
That's
And with
hot.
that, Dorothy pulled Trevor in close and kissed him deeply, her tongue moving fast like a salamander on pingers.
I've
Could
got
you
a
act
visual.
that out for the people? That was the one. Trevor was taken back at first, but responded by picking her up and putting her on the desk, very carefully as not to break her weak hips. He then put his hands on her turkey neck and stroked it as if to say, I know your skin sags a bit and it turns me on.
Ooh.
He runs his hands all the way down her breasts, feeling them quiver over her poncho. By the time he stroked her whole breast, he was at her knees. He then lifted up the poncho and moved his fingers up and slowly entered her vagina.
Holy crap.
Yep, it's getting hot and heavy. It was sweaty, but not very deep. Oh, wait, that's just the flaps. Whoops, not again. Funny how that always happens, he thought to himself. I either get lost in the flaps or accidentally finger the butthole. Haha. I wonder if she likes Amtrak trains. Concentrate, he thought to himself. Don't blow this now. She seemed to be losing interest, so to save the situation, Trevor ripped off his pants like a stripper on a hen's night, looked Dorothy in the eyes and said, I'm going to fuck you like a numbat.
Nice.
Dorothy replied, burrow away, you dirty marsupial. Then just as Trevor was about to take off his underwear, a voice shouted, What is going on here?
Oh, no.
Trevor looked over and saw Wong Fang standing at the door.
Oh, shit.
It was Dorothy's Chinese boyfriend, and he did not look happy.
Dun, dun, dun.
End of chapter.
Shit. Oh, man. It's a cliffhanger.
It is a cliffhanger.
Oh, that's some good shit. Your granddad could write a novel.
He could write a novel. He could. He's some
talented.
very relevant references in there, which
Yeah. Might have been a time traveler.
it was
of
like The
sorts.
Simpsons, how they kept predicting things
Yeah.
like Donald Trump.
Yeah, true.
So he really liked trains. I don't know why.
That
Don't
was-
knock it till you try it, he used to say to me.
To you. Interesting.
I mean getting on a train.
Oh.
An actual train. Not-
With the family.
yes. Anyway, any reviews, Thomas?
Let me have a look. I didn't want to be rude and
It's been
disrespect it.
I hope you've enjoyed this podcast, guys. It's episode 17. 20th is the one we're getting drunk for, I believe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and we're going to get guests on soon, too.
Can we not do it on a Monday?
What day do you want to do it on?
I don't know.
Tuesday?
Saturday?
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
That'd be more fun.
Yeah,
I'll get more drunk
Nah,
then.
you're dead right, Tom. You're dead right.
Right.
Yes.
Where are we? I think I found it. All right. We got dates. That's how we do this thing.
Okay.
isn't it?
Nice. And we've got about $12 in the pedo jar, so that was good. Oh, I said pedo. Oh, fucking hell.
How am I going to read these without saying it?
Get your coins ready.
I've only got one left.
Well, just put it in.
All right. I'll have to use...
Just put it in. You know it's going to.
There we go.
Right.
All right. That's paying for this whole reading. Episode 17 / the max age Tom dates is what this is called.
That was good.
I'm a 17-year-old girl and listen to these every week doing homework. Is this the target audience you wanted? # Tom likes my young.
My young?
I think she meant to write me, but my young sounds creepier.
Wow.
Great podcast, boys. Hey, Tom and Frenchy. Would Frenchy and the talent be the live band at my wedding next year? Keep up the great show.
Fuck oath. Book us.
Yeah.
We will not even be expensive. We will do that for sure. You get one song you can request, though. The rest we get to decide on the set list.
This one's called Giraffe Smashing. Fuck, you guys are Prue legends. I think he means true or...
Prue. No, Prue.
Prue?
Prue.
Prue.
It's just the new cool thing the kids say.
Right.
Prue legends.
Right. I didn't know. Been following both of your YouTube channels for a while now and finally started listening to your podcast while I'm at work. Half the time I have to pause it because I'm laughing too much and my co-workers think I'm a fuckwit. When Giraffe Smashing coming out? When's Giraffe Smasher coming out?
I can't even remember what Giraffe Smasher was. It
Neither
must have
can
been
I.
something we said on the podcast. There's a video about having sex with a giraffe, I guess.
I guess.
Fucking hell.
# Frenchie was balls deep. What was balls? Frenchie's ball was as big as Tom's head. There you go. That makes sense. Yeah.
It was.
Frenchie, I need your help.
Yep.
My drawn-on abs keep coming off. I'm currently using Crayola textures, and it's not doing the job.
Yep.
Please help me.
Yeah, permanent marker. That's a quick fix.
Mm-hmm.
Or tattoo, obviously.
Yep.
Or your dad's semen. Yep, I'll put one in.
This one says, yeah, not bad. Man, it's okay, I guess, but the stick creature alien-looking motherfucker needs to get his speech impediment fixed so I can understand what he's drooling on about. Tom is great, though. Such a lovely man. Too bad I'm 20. # you know the hashtag.
It's not a speech impediment. Okay, I will understand I drawl.
A southern drawl.
I have a southern drawl, a sexy southern Australian drawl. But an impediment will be like It's more like I slur. So I'm hard to understand. Fuck off, cunt. Fuck you.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, you've really hurt his feelings.
I don't care.
Only one thing I don't like. This podcast makes my pee-pee hard. But one thing I don't like is I'm pretty sure Tom is a fucking muggle. # Tom is a pedo and a muggle.
I'll believe. Are you?
Yeah.
What house are you in?
I'm actually in, what did I do? I did the test online. Yep. I was a Hufflepuff.
You might as well be a muggle.
I was not impressed by my results.
That's the worst house.
Yeah.
That's the beta house, bro.
All right, this is the last one.
Yep.
Aussie Adventurer. G'day, boys. Love the podcast. I was listening to it the other day in my tractor while feeding some cows. Have I already read this? And Frenchie's name got mentioned.
Yeah, we read that one last week. Okay, that's all that's all. Oh, yeah, we're sponsored by Roundabout Crew merch. I'm wearing it in the video today.
I made some great Bong Water High merch. No one bought any, like one person did.
He put in all this work making Bong Water High merch and one sale. One sale. Surely someone's got a birthday coming up.
Yeah, get someone a present.
Just get someone a
get
present
your dad
for
one.
their birthday, Valentine's
Send me
Day.
a photo of your mum wearing it and I'll post it.
Yeah, send us all photos of your mums. Okay.
Love you, Frenchie.
Yeah, you do.